Hello everyone. Today I'm making a video about maximizing all your parties in Idle Champion. Of course it is on PS5 for me, so if you're using a PC you might look up some scripting facts, or because it wouldn't be as effective. So basic of maximizing your slot. From 9 years of facts, rumors I read, of course it's all based on my own deduction, so I'll just give mine and my thoughts. So we have parties given over the course of the years. There's currently 4 active. What I came to know about the parties is that the first one is supposed to be a bit faster in terms of when you're not playing, and when you're playing there's more love given to party 1 than 2, 3, 4 for some reason, which is why I would advise you to have your main advancement party in this one, either for gold farming, favors, or Tiamat challenge, anything just advancing should be reserved for party 1. Doing gem farm on party 1 is really faster in a way, but there's so many updates in the game that if you stop advancing you'll be quite late for every weekly update and everything if you start lacking. So for this matter, like, even after 9 years I still have stuff to do. Everything's been done party 1. For the rest of the party is basically for the money making and the Patron challenge farming, because I always want to generate free chests and of course free gems that I can after then purchase to fill up the high levels of new entrants in party. So far, about the time a new champion comes, I managed to farm enough gems to fill up to level 500 a high level of the new champion. So here's how I do it. Starting from party 2. Which should be your gem farming main one, or at least mine. It's all set also in a manner of Patron, because I want to farm Patron at the same time I'm farming other stuff, because every week there is a Patron challenge. So for example, my main party 2, my gem farm is set on Zariel, and every week they complete a couple of Zariel stuff automatically, which then allows you to buy chests. Over here for free. So you can always fill your Zariel chest, for any patron chest, for free automatically. It just keep going up and up every week, and once in a while you can buy like 300 patron chests and boost your eye level like that. This gem formation consists on watching my favors constantly, mixed with the brief jump, because you want brief to act as fast as possible, but also with your wall a bit, so that he fills up his jump stacks at the end of the run. If you have too much favors and then you set it to a too low level, he's never gonna get any jumps. So you want to find the perfect middle ground between hitting your wall with the number of the favors you have. So right now I have 29. Right now the number of Corellon favor I have, how do I check that? I think it's over here. Yes, is 1.52e, 140 favors, and it brings me to about stage 1150. So my modron automation is set to 100,050, so that the last 15 and 10 stages, actually the enemy will hit brivs a bit, so that he stacks like a few hundred jumps every time you reset. So it goes faster this way. On Zariel, you're only allowed specific speed champion, of course, so this is not the 1 fastest speed, but it is on for Zariel. I won't speak about the speed of the champion, but let it be known that Baldric doubles it, Ellywick doubles it with his cards. They all have something to do with speed, and also grinding, because you want to grind certain stuff. This is the controversial Black Viper. I don't need to farm with her, but I had an extra slot to do it, so I used it. And she might get a new update someday, so that every red gem you get, you might actually get more power, because it's the weakest character of the game, begging for an update, and like probably next year. It has to be next year. She is so weak right now, but if you invested in gem farming, you might have a little surprise when she really gets update. So that's about it. The rest are speed champion. Teledora to reset your area. You just gain more. As long as you stack her rush stacks, you get more gems. And it always needs to be in the Roots of Lurchwood. Why the Roots of Lurchwood? Because the enemy spawns even faster. They appear in screen faster. So they appear in screen so much faster than the other missions that you don't care that the boss has some health. You see how I eradicate this health of every boss anyway. So yes, it is faster than other ones, just because of that. The buzz bar doesn't even bother you. So everything's in Roots of Lurchwood to farm. You see the Zariel. Now let's go to Mirk. I have maximized my team so that every champion is well fought, for the reason the party 3 and 4s are active, and specific ones. For example, I haven't set my player's attack on this one, so my champions are actually damaging the enemy, because of course every champion would have a reason. Esmeralda will just bring them faster for advancement because I'm not clicking, it's a bit slower. Presto is farming for components, the modron components. So, and he's not that useful, so if you have him in the background and just keep farming, you'll make more modern components. Dioneer was another one speed champion to finish those missions without clicking, basically, faster. Ishii is the main DPS because if he offline, he will kill every boss. So every day, winner takes all will be complete in the background. Just set him as basic DSP. Tassolov, who just came out, cancels all other abilities surrounding him, so that he sees even more prominent in DSP. It's also a speed champion, so makes the game go faster. Calix, including his speed factor on killing natural enemies of other champions, will appear in every party background because of his striking telepathy. So, like, best character to have in another party constantly active because he's constantly giving a bonus to the other. Sheila is the same reason as every Saturday morning cartoon squad. She gives a potion regent, and potion regent is like one of the best thing. You can create speed potion, so after that you can send your modern core, your speed gem farming to the maximum. Tess farms his own stuff by activating traps and disarming them. He indeed disarmed them in the background, not as fast as in your main party active, but it does work, and the numbers keeps going up. So you might as well, if you have to use it in your main party, just kick him out of this one temporarily and he'll go back to normal. As for Cousins, the same thing as Tez. She has books. She needs to farm books all the time. This current adventure, she found 105 on her own. Books keeps going up every game. So it stacks. So if you want to use her somehow all the time, so if she doesn't cut your main party, set her up. Bobby, same thing. Saturday morning cartoon squad. Will farm skills of Tiamat. So you constantly are making skills of Tiamat. And my party tree is set in Mert, so Patron Mart is always farming in the background. So everything raised on its own. There's one thing to know: undead and fiends on part of Roots of Loomlurch. This mission that makes enemy faster. So you actually gotta make variation that spawns fiends, either with feats, abilities of other champion, just to fill that weekly demand if the Mert asks for killing fiends or undead, which are not present normally in his in the Roots of Lurchwood Loomlurch adventure. I don't know how fast the transition is on PC, but it's quite slow on PS4 for sometimes it still even crash. So for this final formation, I had everyone on the patron Vajara. So this one takes a couple of feats, constitution feats to set up. If you need to do same as mine, for example. Danny needs to farm her brush or paint. So every enemy painted gives her a brush stroke. So you can keep raising your brush stroke on its own. Court inverts all the... No. What does Court do? Oh yeah, he makes everyone dex more than enough for Zorbu's ability to kick in. So what you want to do is put Court in the reverse ability. So basically champions behind him will gain his dexterity. But you put War Duke in your formation, which invert everything. So Court will go from only affects the back to affect everyone in his column and front. So everyone gets the temporary dexterity boost if you set them like that, which is important for Zorbu, because for Zorbu, every champion that is beside him, adjacent to him, with a dex score counts for his know your enemy killings. So everyone that, because it's inverted, everyone in the party except Urge is farming for Zorbu, because Dirge is directly beside him. So fortunately you can't make, there's one champion you can't make count for Zorbu kills, and that's him. But Artemis actually copies abilities, so even if he's beside Zorbu, he copies the know your enemy ability, so he steals farm for Zorbu. So it's important you place him beside him. Certainty is for farming. Every 250 area that you reset, she gets a little stronger. So you always want her in an active formation. Shandi is apparently the only champion that speeds up the game offline. And it does go faster. I did the test without clicking and everything. It does go faster than the other formation. And I'm sure that's her dash ability that's affected. So I just set it there so that the, you know, more stage, more kills. It's best that you have Shandi move faster in farming the kills, because that's the slowest thing to grind of the game. Slower than farming gems. Farming kill is like, you have to have a setup for it. You're never gonna make it on only trying to select these champions all the time. Minsk is only there to spawn undeads in the formation, because, like I said in the Roots of Loomlurch, there's no undead, so you want him to spawn the actual undead so that the patron requirement is filled. Warduke is to invert everything, so he's mandatory. It's basically to invert the Zorbu ability and the court ability. Certainty drawn makes everyone +1 charisma or intelligence. So it's the same thing like in front of her. So since I put her in front formation, she's affecting everyone because of the inverted feature. So I'm just maximizing stats like that. Torogar has that ability that, and it's not invertible. You see, there's no notice that preach and marking of the Zealoth is invertible. So what that means is everyone that's surrounding him with the proper ability gives him a preach. So you just stack them up over time. Is that called preach? Marking of the Zealoth. You boost your marking of the Zealoth for every adjacent champion. And this ability is not invertible. So everyone aside him and the evil champions. And so 2 more, Artemis and Court, are evil. So which makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 champions grinding his Zealoth stat at the same time. Because Zorbu's not evil, unless a feat comes out for it. It'd be nice. And that's about it. That's it. With that, you're maximizing 3 different patrons on automation. And you are advancing. And you should get enough gems and chests and patron chests to at least buy 500 eye levels out of them for free. Buy for free. You can get 500 for free eye levels by just opening them. And that's it. Thank you for listening. Have a good time out there, champions.